the half 8 p.m. on the 2nd day of September 2023. Welcome to MTV Newsnight with me, Martin Tunamasko, where we give you in-depth and well-researched news. But first, let's look at the headline preview of what's to come in the next 25 minutes.
In our headlines tonight,
and we are currently not even come. They said we were supposed to have a meeting, but the meeting didn't even take place. So we are just waiting for the outcome.
Bosa residents still uncertain of their future despite eviction notice being revoked. The new law block nears completion with official unveiling set for 18th October 2023. UMU Saints start their title defense with a comfortable 3-1 win over Bugema University. And in the national scene, National Unity Platform National Mobilization Tour hit a snag as police suspends indefinitely.
Start our bulletin at your hostel, commonly known as Bosa hostel. The students residing at the hostel and the businesses that depend on the residing students are still hanging in balance, despite that settling on the eviction notice issued by the bank last week. The eviction notice, which had given students 7 days to vacate the premise, has now been revoked. A new management and owner are expected after the bank's seizure of the property. However, a lot of students say they will be fully settled when this entire process comes to an end. Take a look.
3 weeks ago, Bosa residents were shocked to discover an eviction notice ordering them to vacate the premises in just 7 days. More shocking revelations purported that this hostel was put up on sale in a newspaper advert after the owner handed over the property following a bank loan default. Close to a month into the scandal, joint efforts from the students' leadership and university administration has seen a successful negotiation with the bank, who have now revoked the eviction notice. Resident students, however, still report uncertainty and say they can only be settled until this issue is sorted.
Currently, we students, we are not ready to leave the place because if you look at the situation at campus, like every hostel is full, and even if it is to return us the money, there is no other place we can go and reside in. So students are not ready to leave, and we are currently not even come. They said we were supposed to have a meeting, but the meeting didn't even take place. So we are just waiting for the outcome to happen, but that saying that 7 days to leave, we are not ready to leave.
Job Esau, the non-resident students representative, alluded to the fact that though the issue has not yet been fully resolved, the bank officials, he says, have given their word that no student shall be kicked out.
Immediately when we saw the notice, we had to call the dean of students, of which he also engaged the VC, and the VC immediately had to take an initiative of calling the concerned persons. So good enough, one of the executive directors of DTB Bank was an alumnus of UMU, so the situation is still under discussion. So they told us to be calm and wait for what will transpire after their discussion. So up to now, we're still waiting. There's nothing yet serious about who will take over, and they start, verifying us here, who has paid and who hasn't paid, then they see how we shall settle in. But they told us to be calm. That's the report we got from one of the bank officials.
The union president, Mr. Rubankene Francis, asked residents to stay calm and trust that the university administration will resolve the matter.
I hereby then request my dear students that we keep calm as the condition is being taken into consideration, because one, the executive director has been put into engagement by the office of the dean. He made a call for a physical meeting, not a phone call, a physical meeting, such that they can come and discuss matters on board, because it tends to be legally in the hands of the bank. I also want to urge my fellow students that the transfer of mortgage is not going to affect our occupants of the hostel, because the occupants had paid when we have some defense some proofs of payment.
Bosa Hostel houses almost 250 students and has been playing a key role in accommodation facilities at the university since 2010. The tentative communication at the moment is that there is a new management that shall take over the hostel, but so far eviction is out of the picture.
Now, the low block, which has for many years been under construction, is nearing completion. Official unveiling is expected to be on the 18th October when the university celebrates 30 years. The building shall have lecture halls, a law library, computer lab, and offices.
After almost 7 years under construction, the new law block is finally taking shape with official unveiling of the building set to happen on 18th October during the graduation ceremony. Work progress has ramped up as handover time frame nears, with just under 1.5 months left for the unveiling day. The building shall have several facilities, including a modified law library and computer laboratory. The faculty administration, together with top administration, inspected the building this week on Thursday as the faculty gears up to leave the old location. Salwa Nabtuf, UMU TV, NEWSNIGHT.
The cafeteria has been given an impressive facelift with fresh painting and potted flowers, along with functioning water dispensers and new dining equipments. Students have been excited about these developments, congratulating the estates department, while also asking for the renovations of other buildings as well.
Cafeteria is the language that cures hunger, ensures the proceedings of the day, and acts as a scene of reassurance. This is no different to the students of Uganda Matters University who stormed the campus cafeteria with optimism of its services. But most encouraging is the new amazing setup, which is a thing of beauty. Compared to the former structure, the new look of the cafeteria makes it a perfect place to dine from. The renovation, which kicked off with the installation of efficient water purifiers, not only avails students with clean but also safe water. Talk about the paintings, drawings, and the installation of flowers. The scene gives you a reflection of what you have to attain from the eatery.
Having a good meal is very important, but the environment where you have it is most important. As you can see, we are in the cafeteria of Uganda Matters University, which was recently renovated. As you can see, I'm standing here, there are flowers behind me, and this wall, as you can see, is painted to reflect and to give you the appetite for the meal that you enjoy. Right about now, as you can see, I'm standing in front of a wall which was renovated. It was painted to reflect that these purifiers, it had taken a year without them working. As you can see now, purifiers can work and you can get clean and safe water. Talking about the environment which the UMU students enjoy in this cafeteria, it gives them the appetite and it gives them the confidence that they eat in a place where it suits for them to be. And they not only eat, but they also watch football from here. They share moments here, they discuss from here, and each and everything which happens here, it gives them really that they are in a good place to be. It is Shanita Ali and Mumuza Caesar reporting for UMU TV.
Let's cross over the national scene, where National Unity Platform has kickstarted their countrywide tour in a bid to garner support for 2026, while also opening more mobilization offices in particular districts. Key highlight of their tour is the surprising absence of police interference. The tour started from Bararat, Fort Portal, and Kasese, with more stops expected in the east, north, and central region. Take a look.
We must rise to the occasion and build a better one.
National Unity Platform countrywide tour has now hit a snag after police issued a notice suspending the mobilization campaign until further notice. According to police, they blame the party for one death in their Hoima tour and paralyzing businesses, sectarianism, amongst others. The National Unity Platform leadership, however, maintain a defiant stance and say the tour will continue in its second phase. The country was shocked when the party started its tour without a single police interference and intervention, as has always been the case, but now that joy is short-lived.
Tutambureje tugenda omukyaayi awe tujja okwogerera nammwe kandi twatutambula nyenda kurra buzina bw'olunyankole bwonka tikwe twine President Kyagulanyi.
UMU Saints kick-started their University League title defense in a stellar match against the East African champions, Bugema University. In the much-anticipated return of the University Football League, the months of training was evident in the UMU Saints display. UMU Saints looked so much in control since the first minute against Bugema, who knocked out the Saints in last year's East African Universities Football League semi-finals. 2 goals from Sentongo Akbar and a goal from Agamire Ivan sealed a perfect 3-1 start to this season. UMU Saints now look forward to a long trip to Kabale University in their next away game.
That's all we had for you in this week's TV Newsnight. Catch us again next week, same time, same place. For me and the team, wish you an exciting week and a new month ahead.